Hi, welcome to my channel about robotics, physiotechnique and embedded systems. This video is nothing to do with robotics or physiotechnique, but everything on some kind of embedded systems, in particular RaspberryPi2. The Raspberry Pi 2 can be used as an ordinary computer, but is also considered to be an embedded system, and in this case it's connected to a serial port. An ordinary serial port, RS232 in all terms. Also a DVI cable for monitor, then network cable, a mouse and connection to this USB hub, which is connected to a very old-fashioned floppy drive. And that is the real focus. Why? Because it turns out that many systems today, even though it is very old-fashioned floppy disks are still in use. And I had wondered if it is still functioning. Yes, it is, and I wanted to show you. The only unfortunate thing is that I don't have a visual on the monitor. And let me show you. This is the monitor, which is entirely black, with the screen showing white, so it does get signal, but it is not shown on the monitor. So despite that, I am connected through the serial as well as the SSH via network. So I'm going to try anyway, if I can manage, because last time I did manage, I had a working monitor. So why not now? That I don't know. Anyway, let's go to screencast and see if I can manage anyway. So, because I do not have a nice display to use the mouse on, which makes things much easier, I have the serial and the SSH. And let me just try first on the serial. Oh, by the way, this is a nice old-fashioned floppy. I will insert it, otherwise it will never work, ever. The question is then obviously as what will it be in the system, and with a nice graphical display I would immediately see that it is there, just having to mount it, but right now I don't know. And this is the only thing, so I have to use mount to find where it might be, and this is making things not that easy, as you might imagine. Where is it? What is it about? What is the name of it? I simply do not know in this way. So on serial it's no different. So I have to find some way that I can do this. Question is how. Using the X as in, let me show down right here, I am able to use it in a graphical way, but not quite in the way I imagined. I have to start from this terminal then every application that I want to see in graphical. In this case the file manager, and here you can see that I actually do have access to the floppy, which contains the program checker, which is very old, but this is what this is called. These are the programs that are on it, and I even can read them. And it is slow, but this is what it is about. You can see the date, very old, but it is working anyway. So in this way you can see that very old technology still works out. And by the way, this is, as you can see here, USB connected. And it seems that you also have technology which can read 5¼ inch floppy drives, because this is obviously a 3½ inch, but I haven't been able to find that technology, not in a proper way that I can just insert it, because you also have to have the proper voltage, and that one seems to need its own power adapter, while this one is just connected to 5 volts with active USB hub, by the way, but it does work. And now I've ejected it. So yeah, does it work? Obviously. Very old technology, but on the other hand, this Raspberry Pi 2 is legacy by itself. We're now at Raspberry Pi 4, but this DVI cable isn't needed anymore. Although it remains a problem without the display, because I don't know by heart any real application. Let me check that out. For instance, can I start Firefox? It doesn't know Firefox. See, and then you have a problem. Firefox web browsing. What is the name of the web browser on this Raspberry Pi? I'm not sure. But that was not the focus. The focus was the floppy drive, which obviously works out. And obviously I don't need the Raspberry Pi to access a floppy drive which has a USB connector. I can easily use a laptop, any modern laptop. But that was not really the point. Now the question is, can I, when I have it like this, also mount it again? And yes, it automatically mounts it again after being unmounted. So I select the file system, I do it like this, eject. Can I remount it? Yes, I can remount it. Left click, mount, left click. And I click on it again and I have it. So remote work via SSH minus capital X is just a nice way to remotely use an embedded system via network and have it graphical. Yeah, always check another thing before you dismount something, otherwise you may have a little problem. And you have, that's another point, you have to manually eject it. That's if you are in a remote situation. It is not like, for instance, a tape drive, also old-fashioned, which I also have, by the way, and it's still working. A DIT drive, DIT72, which you can auto eject and manually eject, but this has only a manual eject. Which raises the question, if I have an LS120 drive, laser servo, would that work? Well, that is an IDE connection, for which I do not have yet a USB connector, so I can't test that yet. But it would be fun to know if that would be possible. I think that's it for this test. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Click the bell for notification. There may be a sequel to this, I'm not sure yet. Anyway, you can support via PayPal, Ko-fi and by becoming a patron. And you can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram. For now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.